Get ready with me, at least the makeup portion, as I prepare for worship service on Sunday. And here I am starting with my eyebrows, of course. I think if you've looked at my last video, I didn't start with my eyebrows. And it wasn't a total disaster, but yeah, I need to do eyebrows first. So here I'm just shaping them and filling them in because my eyebrows, for whatever reason, has left the building. Don't know why my eyebrows are disappearing because I don't even hardly get anything done with them. I used to get them arched and waxed. However, I almost don't really need to because they're so sparse these days. So anyway, I'm starting with some color correcting because I am planning on using a tinted moisturizer, which is pretty sheer coverage. So here you just see me adding some concealer to dry down a little bit to do some color correcting. So next, I'm going to go back to the eyebrows and kind of clean them up so that they can have a, clean shape. This concealer that I'm using, you guys know I'm trying to finish up the ColourPop that I have. And so that's what I'm using here on my eyes. This is the lightest, well, it's not the lightest shade, but it's the second to the lightest shade that I have. The really, really light shade is too light, so I don't even use that. I guess I can use that to like really brighten, but I'm not advanced to be trying no fancy stuff yet. So the shade that I'm using on the top of my eyebrows, this is also ColourPop, of course, and it's a slightly darker shade than what I used on the bottom. So I use that on the top as well as at the very front of the eyebrows. And y'all know I have this, I use that brush because that's the one I have the better control. So here I'm just trying to blend out the concealer around my eyebrows here before I move to the next step. So I'm just blending as much as possible. Here is the moment where I realized that I did not add any primer. So I gotta wipe all that stuff off and re-moisturize my face. I'm mad because I wasted some good moisturizer. So anyway, I just moisturize my face and then I'm going to add primer. This is the, oh, wait a minute. I had to get my lips right because I don't know why, but the lips always seem so dry. Even though I wasn't talking or anything. It's just so dry. So that is the Mented Balms Away that I just used on my lips to moisturize. Next, whenever I get it together, you'll see me use this Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. So I use 2 pumps of that, adding that to my face. And then I'm going to go in with the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. As you may remember from some of my previous videos, I am mixing those 2 colors because one of them is too light, the other is too dark. So this gives me a good balance in between. So I'm just buffing that in with this brush. This is a flat foundation brush. I don't know what the number is, but the brush is a Morphe brush. So yeah, I'm just buffing that in and trying to get it as even as possible. And as you can see, it definitely has pretty sheer coverage, but it's some coverage nonetheless. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't remember. Oh, so this concealer is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So that's what I'm using to kind of brighten a little bit. And here I'm just kind of using the sponge to get um, any excess tinted moisturizer off my face. So here I started blending with the brush. I think I picked up the sponge for a little bit, but put it back down because I actually really like the coverage that the brush gives when you're blending in concealer. So I'm just going to blend that in and try to get it nice and blend it out. And as you can see, the color is not too much different from the tinted moisturizer, but that is by design. I want to look as close as possible to a makeup, no makeup look. That is what I'm going for today. And as you know, I'm on the quest to perfect that look. And so here I'm just kind of blending a little bit more before I set. And so here I'm using this triangle puff to set every place that I add a concealer. That powder is by Minted Cosmetics. So that's what I'm using. It's the light tan shade, I believe. And then I am going to use some translucent setting powder by Morphe. I don't know what the color is. I've had that for a while, and again, I'm just trying to use up some of these products that I have, y'all, because I just got stuff. So here I am adding some contour. This is a powder contour, and I've showed that palette before. And again, I don't remember the name of it, but that first brush I was using was, I don't know, I don't remember the brand, but this one that I'm using on my nose is a contour brush by Elf. And so I'm just trying to contour that out a little bit, give it some definition. And next, what am I going to do next? I'm looking at this just like y'all. So, oh, y'all. So I bought some more makeup. I told y'all I wasn't going to do it for 6 weeks, but I did. I went to Ulta yesterday and got this Mocha Mami by Fenty Beauty. And I absolutely love, love, love. Now, y'all, I still love my Mented Yacht Life, but a lot of the makeup girlies use this, and I was like, let me go get this. Let me try this out. So I bought the Mocha Mami and the Coco Naughty, but I didn't use the Coco Naughty today. I just used the Mocha Mami. That's what I just put on my lid. That's what I also used on top of the contour. So I used that Mocha Mami bronzer. Here I am lining. I tried to use some brown at first, but it just really was not showing up. So I pretty much have to use black or something kind of dark. I think this black actually even has a little bit of shimmer in it. But I really need to go through my stash to see what to get rid of because some of those eyeliners are hard. I mean, they hurt. You basically have to press so hard just to get anything to show up. And that's almost what also happened with that brown that I was using. So I just put a little bit on the bottom. And now I am using this setting spray by Elf. Let me go back. I'm going to put some blush on because I didn't do that yet. So I'm going to put the blush on before I set. That blush palette, I don't know what the company is, but I bought it off of Amazon.com a few months back, probably a year now. So now I'm setting with this Dewy Finish Setting Spray by NYX. Y'all, it doesn't really seem like it's that dewy to me when it dries down because sometimes it kind of even looks like, especially where the concealer is, it's kind of dry. Now, today my face didn't seem so dry, but I still don't really see the dewy finish. So this last part I had to speed up a good bit because my phone died and I had to get the video from one phone to another. So these earrings I got in Jamaica when I was there in January. This is my first time wearing them, so I was excited about that. And they look really cute with this outfit. And I almost forgot the mascara, even though I was doing so good the last few times I did makeup. But I pulled it together. I got it. And all the makeup girlies do this, so I'm going to do it too. Here are a couple shots. Thanks for watching.